So here we have a beautiful 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. And this one comes in ivory 3 coat on dark sienna brown perforated leather interior. The powertrain is going to consist of a 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V8 mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this one is part of the Platinum Series group, so that package includes 20-inch platinum aluminum wheels, platinum roof rails, and then you have your body color exterior mirrors along with some other options. And as we get to the front end there, you can see you have your LED fog lights along with your LED daytime running lights. And there are your headlamps there. And there are those 20-inch platinum aluminum wheels. And you have passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. And there are the controls for your power door locks, windows, mirrors, as well as power folding mirrors. And those have your blind spot monitors in them. And there is your memory seating control. And then you also have the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. And there are your headlamp controls. You have a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And there's your power driver's seat with your power lumbar support. So we're gonna hop in the back seat here. So really good leg room. I'm 6'3" and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size, and then I'm still able to fit my feet underneath the seat and then fit my legs behind the seat as well. And then down there you have a 115 volt 3-prong household plug-in along with 2 USB ports, and then dual stage heated seats for the outboard seats. And you have your AC vents there. And there's a view of the front from back here. And now we're going to check out the trunk space. And there's the rear with your dual exhaust. So pretty good cargo space behind the second row, as you can see in there. And then you can just close the hatch, pushing that button there. And if you ever want to fold the seat flat, you just pull up here, and then it'll fold all the way down. And there's your power passenger seat with your power lumbar support. And that sienna brown just looks fantastic. I love that color. And now we're going to go ahead and check out what's under the hood. And there's that covered, naturally aspirated 5.7 liter V8. Let's sit in the driver's seat and see what we got going on there. So you have a really nice heated leather wrapped steering wheel here, and you have that wood grain at the top, feels fantastic. But over to the radio, we have a navigation system. There's our backup camera. We have AM, FM, and XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And then you have 2 USB ports for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You have dual zone automatic climate controls. And they're the controls for your heated and cooled seats, along with that heated steering wheel I was talking about. And those are both going to be 2 stages there. And there are those AC controls again. And down here you have your self-park, parking sensors, lane sense, eco mode, sport mode, and then your traction control. And then that's where your USB ports and your 12-volt plug-in are hidden, along with your aux input. So really sleek there. And then for your shifter, press this down, reverse neutral drive, then you can slap it over for manual mode. You can shift from the shifter or from the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. And then for your off-roading capabilities, you have your 4-wheel drive, and then you can also go through different terrain settings for how the car will drive. But down here you have your air suspension control, so you can raise it. And it actually does a pretty good job at doing it pretty quickly. And then you have a tray and then pretty good storage in the center console there. And then have a nice panoramic sunroof, which you can vent and slide. So pretty good space there. I'm gonna open this all the way up now. So it goes pretty far back. There's a view of the rear seat. And then I'm gonna go back to this air suspension for a minute because it shows you where you are in terms of ride height right here on the gauge cluster. So we're in off-road 1, and then this mode that I'm going down to is gonna be your just regular driving mode. And then you can take it all the way down, which is what we've been looking at it with in the parking mode, so that you can get out easier. But over here you have your gauge cluster controls. You can go through that. And then you have your Bluetooth controls down here on the left. And then on the right, you have your cruise controls. And then below those, you have your adaptive, which you can toggle on. And then you can adjust the gap back and then make it bigger there. And there's your push button start there. And finally, there's your key fob with remote start. So next is time we take this Grand Cherokee Summit out on the road for a quick test drive. So this one definitely isn't as aggressive as the Durango that I drove, but this definitely has the power that you need. It has the same powertrain and everything, but just a little less loud. Yeah, it definitely has that 5.7 liter power there. Really nice. And the vehicle is quite maneuverable. Have very little issue with that. And the steering wheel, like I said before, it just feels fantastic. Yeah, the ride coming down this stretch of road, just a normal street, is really, really nice. Just a tad bouncy, but it makes up for it with the comfort of just going down the road. Very comfortable here. And for those who don't want the aggressiveness of the Durango RT but want that same power when you need it, this is a really good option because it is comfortable, it is quiet, and it's basically for the Durango buyer that doesn't want all the flash of a Durango. And particularly in the Summit trim level, it's just so nice. It looks fantastic inside and out, and you just feel like you're driving a $65,000 vehicle. I'm gonna put it in a sport mode now. Yeah, definitely still quick, just not loud. And when you do put it in a sport mode, the suspension goes into the aerodynamic mode, which is basically made so that you can accelerate to the best of your abilities. And we're gonna go ahead and put the adaptive cruise on now. So I have it set to 77. And as I get closer to the vehicles in front of me, it will start to slow down and eventually stop. And here the adaptive cruise control is bringing the vehicle to a complete stop. And this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit.